Hey guys, I am Michael, and today we're going to review a very vintage scent. It's niche, smells really good, and it is a projection monster. Very powerful fragrance. Okay, so what is this very powerful projection monster of a fragrance? It is from 1821 Man-Made, and it's going to be Sweet Tobacco Spirits. 1821 Man-Made is, I believe, a Austin, Texas-based, like not a fragrance house, maybe more like a grooming business. Yeah, they sell like grooming stuff. I first found them looking for some body wash that kind of smelled a little bit more less perfumey, I guess, and more grown up. I got the body wash, the sweet tobacco, found out they had a fragrance, and I had to have it. So I got it. They do also make like beard oils and stuff. So if you have a beard, if you don't have my problem and cannot grow a beard, you want some oil for it, you can check them out for that as well. Okay, so on the fragrance, we'll go ahead and begin with the presentation. I do have a full presentation. Your box looks like this. Pretty cool box. It does give off kind of a very vintage look, very vintage feel. I mean, just kind of taking a look at it, it looks like it's an old time type of package or whatever, which fits the description that the company gives this fragrance very well. They do describe this as a swanky Prohibition era speakeasy type of scent, and that they do that with all of their products. They are going for like a dapperness type of style with like a vintage twist, throwback to like 1930s, 1920s, or whatever, Prohibition era. The scent definitely reminds me of it. The look looks pretty legit, old school, you know, like vintage look, and I'm really digging it. The bottle looks like this. Good glass bottle, and I think, yeah, there's some information on the bottom. Your cap is not going to snap, it's going to slide into place, but it's a pretty snug fit. As you can see, you can still hold it by the cap. The atomizer, they do say is a good quality, a fine mist atomizer, and it is pretty decent. Very nice fine mist, and that opener is really good. So I also like the sticker they put around there. It kind of has an older style just look to it. So, and that's just a sticker that wraps around the bottle. On the website for 1821 Man-Made, they do say that this is a 20% oil to 80% denatured alcohol concentration. So it is a eau de parfum, and it has a 20% oil concentration. Let's get into the notes. I will pop those on the screen, and your notes are going to be, you're going to have top notes of citrus, doesn't specify which kind, dry fruit, again, it doesn't specify which dried fruit, and spicy saffron. On your heart note, you're going to have dark vanilla, manuka honey, and tonka bean. Your base will consist of tobacco, exotic woods, and powdery musk. So, pretty decent notes. You have the tobacco and the musk in the dry down, and the opener, really you're going to get a lot of that honey from the heart note in the opener. So I'm going to spray it one more time, even though this stuff is extremely powerful. I still kind of smell it in the air, but just for the opener purposes. Yeah, so right off the opener, you do get, I don't really pick up a whole lot of citrus or anything in there, but I do get the honey. You get a very strong honey from the heart in the opening. You do pick up some of that sweetness from the vanilla, and I'm assuming also the tonka. Now once it dries down, I did spray a paddle for the dry down. Yeah, and once it dries down, you're still going to kind of get this honey note throughout the life of the fragrance. You get a little bit of powderiness, probably from that tonka bean and that musk. very masculine. You can feel that musk coming out. Still get the honey, like I said, and still some of the sweetness, probably from that vanilla and tonka mixing in there. The tobacco, it's not going to be like a dark tobacco or anything like that. It's more of a sweet pipe tobacco. And throughout the life of this, you do kind of get that vibe of sweet pipe tobacco throughout this fragrance, and it smells really good. It's not something that most of us, you or I, would be able to identify like hardcore that's tobacco, because it is a very vintage tobacco. People really don't use this type of tobacco in 2020. But if you went back to Prohibition era, United States, Prohibition, 30s, late 20s, all of the, what is it like, what kind of dancing do they do? Swing or something like that? I don't know. Speakeasies with the jazz and all of that. You would definitely probably pick up scents like this. It has a little bit of a boozy feel to it. Not overly boozy, but a little bit of boozy. Lots of sweet tobacco, pipe tobacco. And yeah, it reminds me very much of what I imagine a speakeasy in those days would smell like. I guess one of my favorite movies is Lawless, talking about Prohibition era. And when I watch that movie and I see the couple images of the speakeasy, yeah, this is the scent I would definitely like relate or suggest that those places in the movie would smell like back in the day of like Prohibition era. So it's a really vintage scent, but it's also modern. So it's not like dated so much that you cannot wear it today. But this isn't going to be for everyone. Definitely not going to be for everyone. If you are a strictly blue fragrance kind of guy, or you're strictly aquatic, probably not going to be the fragrance for you. But if you like some variety, if you like to mix it up, some uniqueness, this one I'd say might be right up your alley. Very masculine, vintage. It's really cool. I like the fragrance a lot. Okay, let's talk about the performance. I did say in the opening of this video, this is a projection monster. It is a beast, and it is a beast. You spray this on your skin, you're getting a minimum of 12 hours staying power on your skin. If you spray this on clothes, you're going to have to wash your clothes, because you will still smell it on your clothes like 3 days later. So it is very powerful. Their website does suggest 1 to 2 sprays. They say a little goes a long way, and that's absolutely correct. On my skin, this thing never left my skin. I sprayed it at like 7 in the morning and took a shower at like 11 p.m. and the scent was still on me at 11. The projection, the website says the projection lasts 10 to 12 hours. Yes, the projection does last 10 to 12 hours. A lot of times when we talk about performance, we're talking about like staying power or longevity of possibly 10 or 12 hours being like beast mode, and a projection of, you know, a couple of hours. But this one will project 10 or 12 hours. So don't go heavy on the trigger with this one. Price. This is going to go for $80 on their website. I didn't pay that. I paid like $63. And sometimes you can get like a coupon, or they might send you a coupon for a little bit off of the total, which is what happened to me. But $80 for this 100 ml, definitely worth it if you like these style of scents. If, like I said, you are a, you know, just blue fragrance kind of guy, or aquatics, might not be for you. But if you like this style, you like that type of scent, you like that vintage feel, that old school sweet tobacco, and you want a massive performing fragrance, $80, I mean, yeah, it's worth every penny of $80 if this is your thing. Okay guys, I appreciate you watching this review. Please like this video, share it on social media, and subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications, and I will see you with my next video. Thanks for watching.